Wildfires that have ravaged the Dalmatian coast seem to be in check today, with firefighters still on the ground, carefully monitoring the situation. Life is said to be slowly returning back to normal in the split area. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Defence has confirmed that 2 Canadair water bombers set off this morning to the far south of the country to assist in fighting fires, which during the night spread from Montenegro into Dubrovnik-Neretva County at Bani in the Konavlia region. After Prime Minister Andrej Plenković promised financial support for fire damage to agricultural land, Agriculture Minister Tomislav Tolušić has confirmed that some €20 million have been secured from EU funds for this purpose. At the beginning of today's cabinet session, Prime Minister Andrej Plenković expressed his government's gratitude to firefighters, the emergency services and citizens that had helped battle the wildfires in Dalmatia. It was emphasised that this year an increase in the number of wildfires in Croatia had been recorded. Up until the 15th of July, there were a total of 642 wildfires in Croatia's 7 coastal counties, whereas last year there were 214 during the same period. The head of the National Protection and Rescue Service, Dragan Lozancic, told the cabinet that in October a thorough analysis of the country's fire protection system would be conducted. The cabinet today also adopted a report on the first 100 working days of the government-appointed emergency manager Ante Ramljak and his team, who have been tasked with restructuring the debt-ridden Agricor Food Consortium. Ahead of the session, Ramljak told the press that he thought things were now on a good footing and that the good weather and a successful tourism season was also helping. It still remains unclear whether or not Defence Minister Damir Krstičević will revoke his resignation, tendered after President Kolinda Grabar-Kitarović said that the military could have reacted earlier in putting out a wildfire in the split area. Speaking on Croatian television last night, Interior Minister Davor Božinović said that he believed Krstičević would remain the Minister of Defence. He added that the Prime Minister had clearly stated that he would not accept the resignation and that he would continue to work with Krstičević on building a new national security system. The EU's foreign policy chief Federica Mogherini is on an official visit to Croatia. This morning she was received by Foreign Minister Marija Pejčinović-Burić. Afterwards they addressed the press. Mogherini said that the Western Balkans was one of the EU's and her top priorities. She stressed the important role Croatia should play not only in providing regional security and stability, but also in seeking reconciliation. This afternoon, Mogherini is expected to meet with both Prime Minister Plenković and President Grabar-Kitarović. Sport, and the Croatian men's water polo team came from being 3 goals behind to beat Russia 10-8 at the World Championships. As a result, Croatia is top of Group D. On Friday, they face Japan. In tennis, Croatia's Ivan Doric has made it into the quarterfinals of the ATP tournament in Umag by beating the Italian Marco Cecchinato 3-6, 7-6, 6-2. He faces the tournament's first seed Belgian David Goffin in the quarterfinals on Friday. And in football, 2 Croatian teams are playing the return legs of Europa League qualifiers tonight. Hajduk is in Bulgaria, where they face Levski at 7 p.m. Hajduk won the first leg 1-0. Osijek is in Switzerland, facing Luzern at 7:45 p.m. Osijek won the first leg 2-0. This afternoon's forecast calls for sunny weather. There is a small chance of rain inland, especially in westernmost regions. There'll be a light to moderate southwesterly and southeasterly wind on the coast, with a westerly in places. Highest daily temperatures will be between 30 and 35 degrees Celsius. On Friday and Saturday afternoon, there is a bigger chance of rain showers in inland regions. It'll continue to be hot and very hot in places, and there'll be a moderate southwesterly wind in places, with a passing northerly wind on Friday afternoon. It'll be hot on the coast. There'll be an occasional moderate southwesterly and westerly wind with a northwesterly in places. There will be some light to moderate cloud cover on the northern coast, and the occasional rain shower or thunderstorm is possible there on Friday and Saturday.